Servus und herzlich willkommen zurück. Neue Episode, neues Glück. Wir haben es natürlich verkackt. Jetzt habe ich aber mehr herausgefunden. Die gute Prischillla ist seine Verlobte, die aber gar nicht hier lebt und er hat sie auch noch nie gesehen. Sie schreiben nur miteinander. Das heißt auch, wir wissen gar nicht, wer oder ob es diese Prischillla wirklich gibt.
Won't be much more help right now.
Okay. Verzeihung. Was haben wir denn noch für Hinweise? Bevor Ronan erschossen wurde, rief er den Namen. Aber das sagt man nix. Oder uns. Aber vielleicht seiner Schwester. Mal gucken.
Have you got time?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
Are you familiar with someone who goes by the name Jimbo?
No, I don't think so. Who is that?
A friend of Ronan's.
No, as I told you, I didn't know Ronan to have any friends. I especially don't recall him mentioning anyone called Jimbo.
Did Ronan know anyone named Prischillla?
Prischillla? No, I never heard that name before. Who is she?
Just a name that's come up in my investigation.
I wonder if Ronan had finally met a young woman.
Oh boy, now you've done it.
Those are all the questions I have for now.
All right, Mr. Fordham.
Gut, das hat uns jetzt aber leider auch nicht weitergeholfen. Obwohl, Moment mal. Da.
A very wise man once told me, never go poking around the back rooms of bakeries. I think you'd do well to heed that advice.
Alles klar, da können wir also nicht rein. Dann sprechen wir mal mit unserer Guten. Die ist nicht da. Das haben wir ja schon gelesen.
Should have listened to your... Not a very...
Gut, bringt uns nicht weiter hier. Aber wir können mit ihr hier sprechen.
I was beginning to wonder.
Well, that's just...
Right.
Well, that's a...
Ja,
we
das
talk
haben wir
for
auch
a
schon
moment?
gehabt, das Gespräch.
Certainly.
Sorry.
What's on your mind?
Kannst du uns irgendwie weiterhelfen?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Ronan Lespay, would you?
Probably nothing more than you already know. His body is in the mortuary, and the reason for his murder is unknown. I suggest you speak with Dr.
Okay, das haben wir alles schon mal.
Our thing...
Better than last.
What happened? Well, I'm sorry.
Hold up.
Upton,
Oh, who's...
I don't know his name.
All right,
Das
I'll
haben wir
need
doch schon alles
Could you
gefunden.
describe...
He's tall.
All right.
I'm sure it's...
All right. Do you know of any...
He has a beard.
I see. All right.
Thanks, Up.
Das wissen wir ja auch schon. Mit dem haben wir ja schon gesprochen. Der war sehr kooperativ und hat uns geholfen. Machen wir mal mit dem Abwassertypen vielleicht.
Moment of your time, if I may.
Right, we'll make it quick.
I wonder if you could tell me if you saw a man of this description at the Silent Raven on election night. He's tall, strong build, with a beard or mutton chops, dressing all in black and possibly wearing a cap.
Oh, aye. Cormac remembers seeing a fella like that.
What was he doing?
Kept going in and out of the bar. When he was inside, he stood near the voting booths, hardly moving a muscle.
And when he was outside?
That, Cormac couldn't say.
Did you notice anything else about him?
Yes, Cormac noticed him come in and speak with Nicole, the barmaid, after the commotion outside.
Is that right? That's very interesting.
Okay, dann werden wir mal...
Do you know anyone named Prischillla?
Ah, that's not a name Cormac knows.
Frankly, I'm surprised that's not the name of one of his tools.
I'll let you return to your work.
Be mindful on your way out.
Und das seltsame Mann, das ist ja der andere mit den roten Haaren. Da haben wir die falsche Beschreibung abgegeben. Zerfix nochmal.
Can we talk for a minute?
Certain.
Can I?
Sure. Could.
He's average height.
All right.
I'm certain.
All right. Do you know of any?
I was told.
I see.
So, das sollte vielleicht
Alright.
besser klappen.
Thanks.
Dann reden wir nochmal mit der guten Dame vom Silent Raven.
Excuse me, barmaid.
Hi, what do you need?
Gut, dann schauen wir mal, was sie zu Prischillla sagt und dem Mann.
Does the name Prischillla mean anything to you?
Nope.
Naja, das war ein sehr kurzes Gespräch.
I was given the physical description of a man, and I was wondering if you might recognize him if I told you.
Perhaps. Go on then.
He's tall, of strong build, with a beard or mutton chops, dressing all in black and possibly wearing a cap.
Bit vague, wouldn't you say? That covers about half our clientele.
I was afraid that might be the case. Did you notice anyone of that description here on election night?
No. Can't say I did, sorry.
Is that right? Because Cormac told me he saw you speaking with someone of that description shortly after the murder occurred.
And you believed him? Cormac's a good sort, but he's not exactly reliable.
I'd say he's twice as reliable as you are. Now tell me the truth, or I'll have you in as an accomplice to murder.
All right, relax. I don't know the man by name, but he came to me after the commotion outside and paid me a few crowns to keep my mouth shut about it. I didn't ask any more questions, and I wasn't about to refuse some extra cash. That was that, I swear.
That's not good enough. I need some way to find this man. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Well, I did notice he had a scar on his left cheek. Kind of looked like a shepherd's crook. But that's all, really.
I suppose that'll have to do.
Okay, aber ein
I
neuer
appreciate you
Hinweis.
taking the time to chat.
Yeah.
Ja. So geil. Ja. Gut, aber dann können wir unserer guten Frau Abten einen neuen Tipp geben, oder? Sehe ich das falsch?
Can we talk?
Sir.
Sure.
Can I?
Sure. More. Could you describe?
Groß und
Tall.
breit.
All right.
Rot.
I'm certain it's red.
All right.
Eine auffällige Narbe, genau.
Yes, he has a scar on his left cheek in the shape of a shepherd's crook.
Good. That will be helpful. All right, I'll put out the bulletin. Give me a moment. All right, the bulletin is out. I'll let you know if...
Upton? Just got your bulletin.
Hello, Giles. Have you got something for me?
As a matter of fact, I've got someone in the jail fitting your description perfectly.
You don't say.
Yup. Name's Harvey Presser. Got picked up a couple of days ago.
Thank you, Giles. You heard the man, Fordham. You've got yourself someone to interrogate over at Bow Street.
Ja dann. Ha, das ging ja fix. Nice. Gut, Bow Street. Ah, genau, hier sind wir. Aber hallo.
Fordham, you look even worse than the last time I saw you.
We can't all manage to keep looking as good as you, Giles.
What brings you back?
Halt die Klappe,
I'm
du
looking to
Arsch.
speak with your
Entschuldigung.
prisoner.
Presser? I just got off the horn with Upton about him. Seems you're not the only one interested in finding the man.
Then I suppose it's lucky I got here first.
Suppose so.
What was he brought in for, exactly?
He's the suspected leader of a cooping gang. Makes me glad I didn't bother to vote. All those dirty politics are just a waste of time.
And people wonder why nothing in Parliament ever changes.
Ja, aber jetzt reden wir mal mit dem guten Harvey. Rote Haare stimmt schon mal.
Harvey Presser, I presume.
Who's asking?
Miles Fordham. I'm a private investigator.
What do you want from me?
Just a few minutes of your time. You don't have anywhere to be, do you?
Hardy ha. Ask what you want, but I'm not answering anything until I see a lawyer.
Ah ja, das stimmt aber schon mal ganz gut, ne? Übrigens auch sehr geile Koteletten.
I hear you were arrested for leading a cooping gang. Is that right?
I don't have to tell you a thing. You're not a copper.
Do you recognize the man in this ferrotype?
Should I?
His name is Ronan Lespay. He was shot outside the Silent Raven on election night.
That's a real shame.
That's a real shame. Hallo, mein Freund. So viel Begeisterung und naja, schauen wir
Are
mal.
you saying you know nothing about the murder outside the Silent Raven on election night?
Not a thing. I've never even heard of the Silent Raven.
Is that right? Because I've spoken to at least 3 people who swore they saw you there that night.
Yeah, and you're not police, so that doesn't scare me. You can't do a thing about it.
This guy's starting to get on my nerves. There has to be a way to make him talk.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Good. Leave me in peace.
Ja, das ist jetzt natürlich eine Frage. Wie können wir den zum Sprechen bringen? Ganz schön viele Locations. Kann man vielleicht... Da waren wir gerade, da ist keiner, da ist auch keiner. Naja, versuchen wir es nochmal mit der Schwester. Vielleicht kennt sie diesen Herrn Presser.
Nothing new to
Herr
ask her
Press.
about.
Gut. Hat sich erledigt. Vielleicht kennt der gute Jimbo den.
Hello, Jimbo. I have a few more questions for you.
All right, fine.
Does the name Priscilla
Okay.
mean anything to you?
Yes, that's my ship, the SS Priscilla.
I see. Did Ronan know about it?
Of course. He always used to ask me to bring him back some exotic souvenir.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay, wie uns das jetzt weiterhilft, weiß ich aber nicht. Aber offensichtlich gibt es hier mehrere Priscillas. Und auch keine neue Location.
I don't think he'll be.
Ich glaube, er wird uns auch nichts mehr sagen, oder?
Won't be much more help right now.
Ja. Er auch nicht, oder? Ich würde gerne noch in die Wohnung.
Could I ask you a few...
All right, but try not to take too long.
Thanks for your...
Not a...
Kann uns er vielleicht noch was sagen?
Let's not stick around here. You know, if you... Oh, God.
Nein, auch nix. Und vielleicht der Totenbeschwörer, der Leichenbeschauer? Der vielleicht irgendwas Neues für uns oder so? Mhm.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, Edwards.
Ah, Fordham. Always a pleasure.
Have you got time for some questions?
Of course.
Of course. Mit dem haben wir auch noch nicht gesprochen. Oh Mann, haben wir auch vergessen. Ah, shit.
So what...
Caucasian male, approximately... He was... After that, his next of kin was contacted.
Any personal opinions?
Well, the fact he was... And beyond that...
Better, I hope.
Did the post...
Quite a few. Mr. Lespay was... There was enough alcohol in his blood. I also managed to remove the bullet from his heart. It shouldn't be...
Did you notice...
Unusual? Not really.
His sister seemed convinced that they didn't belong to him.
That's a distinct possibility, but I couldn't say for sure.
So no murder weapons been found?
That's right. Either the killer still has it, or the police just overlooked it. If you happen across any weapons in your investigation, be sure to bring them to me. I can tell you if it matches the bullet.
Thank you, Edwards. I'll be on the lookout.
So, über ihn. Nein, über die Wahl.
Edwards.
Quite a great deal, unfortunately. Most people use it to calm the nerves or relieve pain, but it's highly addictive and has numerous adverse effects.
Such as?
It depends, really. Most common are sweating, nausea, memory loss, or blurred vision. But more serious cases can lead to hallucination, violent mood swings, coma, or even death. I just had a case in here a few weeks ago who died from an opium overdose. It wasn't pretty.
Doesn't sound like it. Thanks for the information, Edwards.
Anytime.
Alles klar?
What are your thoughts on...
There was...
Das wissen wir schon.
Things have been...
I'll be good.
Take care, for... And remember...
Ein Scherzkeks. Ein Scherzkeks sondergleichen. Okay. Aber wir haben wieder einen Hinweis erhalten über die Wirkung von Opium. Kann man da vielleicht jetzt dem guten Netz sagen, dass man immer noch keine Verdächtige. Okay. Oder Verdächtigen, sagen wir mal so. Gut, aber ich sag mal, für diese Episode war es das jetzt heute etwas kürzer, das nächste Mal wieder länger. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis bald.